Hi, welcome back to that channel. As I stated before the break, we're sitting down with Gerald Thomas, a consultant, a Canadian-born consultant who is now living in Japan. Gerald, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Great. Okay, so you are a lawyer who works with law firms in Japan to translate documents.
Well, translating is one of the things we do, but it's not the main thing, actually. The main thing I do is do consulting with the lawyers, and that can involve translation, definitely, but it also involves a lot of communication work before the translation needs to be done. For example, cross-cultural negotiation, and then preparing documents, and then when they need to be translated into another language, then we get to the translation part. But I don't do that myself. I have a team that works on that for me.
You're a lawyer yourself?
Yes, I'm British Columbia licensed barrister and solicitor,
right.
Working in Japan, but I do not provide legal services directly to clients because I am not licensed in Japan. What I do is I support the Japanese lawyers with their clients, and that's completely legal.
So it's more than translation?
Oh, yes, much more.
So let's talk a little bit about that then. Well, first of all, how long have you been in Japan?
I've been in Japan 20 years.
20 years?
Yes, 20 years. It's hard to believe.
So, can we talk about any of the firms that you represent or work with?
Well, I can't mention the firms by name. You know, they wouldn't like that. But let's say at the top 10 firms, I'm working with at least 5 of them. And I work behind the scenes because, like I say, I'm supporting the lawyers as I say I'm your silent partner. That's one of my little buzz lines that I use with them. But the idea is that I'm supporting them to make them look good when they're doing their international projects. I mean, they're brilliant people, but it's something that to help them show just how good they are. Sometimes they need a little bit of a help, sometimes with the writing, sometimes with presentations, either giving them training or reviewing their materials. So these lawyers just need a little bit of help in that aspect, but I mean, they're incredible individuals. I mean, Japanese lawyers, only 3% of the people that write the exam pass it.
Wow.
So we're dealing with a very sophisticated population, and you know, they're great to work with. I mean, these people, many of them have traveled the world, and they really know what they're doing. But sometimes they feel a little constrained when it comes to doing presentations to a European audience or to an American audience. And what I can do is just give them a bit of that background support so that when they stand there, they feel, okay, I'm ready. And so the feedback, the practice, or preparing the documents, those are the things that really allow them to shine when they get out there. And that's what I provide to them. One-to-one or in small groups, usually one-to-one. Senior lawyer, I'll work with him in his office, in one of his boardrooms, and I don't show my face out with their clients or anything. It's their show, but to help give them that little bit of feedback so they know they're on the right track. That's what I provide.
Fantastic. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, what I'd like to talk about is about the cross-cultural differences and the challenges that you're facing.
Sure.
You're watching thatchannel.com. We will be right back with Gerald Thomas after this break.